Ever wondered how New York City, the city that never sleeps, came into existence? Our tale begins in the early 17th century, when the Dutch, led by the Dutch West India Company, established a fur trading post in the region. It was the year 1624, and this tiny settlement was christened New Amsterdam. The Dutch rule, however, was as fleeting as a New York minute. Fast forward to 1664, and the English, led by the Duke of York, wrested control from the Dutch, and New Amsterdam was renamed, you guessed it, New York. This transition marked the beginning of a new chapter in the city's history. But New York City's tale isn't merely about changing hands and names. It's a story of courage and resilience, of a city that played a pivotal role in the birth of a nation. As we journey into the late 18th century, New York City becomes the stage for the American Revolution, a tumultuous period that saw the city bear witness to key events, including the infamous Stamp Act Congress and the Battle of Long Island. As the echoes of the revolution subsided, New York City blossomed into a beacon of industry and commerce. The 19th century saw the city's skyline begin to rise, its streets hum with energy, and its ports teem with ships from around the globe. The city was growing, and with growth came diversity and dynamism. By the dawn of the 20th century, New York City had emerged as a major global city, a driving force in finance, culture, and innovation that continues to shape the world today. From the cobblestone streets of New Amsterdam to the towering skyscrapers of modern New York, every corner of this city whispers tales of its rich past, tales of dreamers and doers, of battles fought and freedoms won, of a city that rose from the ashes time and time again to stand tall and proud. From a small Dutch settlement to a bustling global metropolis, New York City's history is as diverse as its people. So buckle up, for we've only just begun unraveling the captivating story of the city that never sleeps. What makes New York City a cultural melting pot? A question that holds within it the vibrant history of the city. Let's delve into the immigration history of New York City, a story marked by the influx of diverse communities over the centuries. In the early 19th century, the city witnessed its first significant wave of immigrants, predominantly from Ireland and Germany. These immigrants brought with them their unique customs and traditions, beginning the transformation of the city into the cultural mosaic we see today. Moving forward to the later part of the 19th century and the early 20th century, the city welcomed a vast number of immigrants from Italy and Eastern Europe. Their influence is still palpable, especially in the culinary scene. Who can imagine New York without its iconic pizza or bagels? Post-World War II, the city saw a new wave of immigrants from Latin America and Asia. This further diversified the city's cultural landscape, enriching it with a myriad of languages, arts, and festivals. From the colorful celebration of the Lunar New Year to the pulsating rhythms of the Puerto Rican Day Parade, these cultural events are now an integral part of New York's identity. But it's not just in grand events where this cultural richness can be observed. It's in everyday life. It's in the myriad languages spoken in the subway, the diverse array of food in the street markets, the eclectic mix of music performed in the parks. Every corner of New York City tells the story of a community that has left its imprint on the city. The city's cultural richness is also reflected in its art scene. From Broadway shows inspired by stories from around the globe to the diverse artwork displayed in its many museums, New York City is a testament to the power of cultural exchange. So, what makes New York City a cultural melting pot? It's the people. People from different corners of the world who have chosen to make this city their home, each adding a unique thread to the intricate tapestry that is New York City. The city's cultural richness is a testament to the diverse communities that have found a home in the Big Apple. What does New York City taste like? Just as its history and culture are rich and diverse, so is the culinary landscape of New York City. It's a city that offers a smorgasbord of flavors, from the iconic to the innovative, representing its status as a global melting pot. When you think of New York City, certain foods might immediately spring to mind. The classic New York-style pizza with its thin, crisp crust and generous toppings. The bagel, a symbol of the city's Jewish heritage, boiled and baked to perfection, often served with a smear of cream cheese and a slice of smoked salmon. Then there's the hot dog, a street food staple sold from countless carts on street corners around the city. But New York City's food culture extends beyond these well-known dishes. It is shaped by the diversity of its inhabitants, past and present. From the Italian influences in Little Italy to the vibrant Chinese culinary traditions in Chinatown, from the soulful Southern cooking in Harlem to the aromatic Indian cuisine in Jackson Heights, every neighborhood offers a different taste of the world. The city's food markets are a testament to this culinary diversity. Whether it's the bustling Union Square Green Market with its fresh, locally grown produce, or the historic Essex Street Market, where vendors sell everything from artisanal cheese to exotic spices, these markets are a food lover's paradise. New York City also hosts a variety of food festivals throughout the year, celebrating everything from pickles to pizza. These festivals not only offer an opportunity to sample a wide variety of foods, but also serve as a gathering place for the city's diverse communities, creating a sense of shared culinary heritage and unity. So what does New York City taste like? It tastes like the world, served up in a single city, a place where every dish, every flavor represents a piece of the city's vibrant tapestry of cultures, traditions, and histories. In New York City, every bite tells a story. Who are the famous voices that have echoed from the streets of New York City? From the hustle and bustle of Manhattan to the quiet corners of Queens, New York City has been the birthplace or proving ground for many of the world's most vibrant personalities. The city's energy and diversity have fostered a rich tapestry of talent across various fields, from music and sports to arts and politics. In the world of music, it's hard to overlook the towering legacy of Frank Sinatra. Born across the river in Hoboken, New Jersey, Sinatra made his name in the Big Apple, serenading the city with his timeless hit, New York, New York. His silky voice and suave demeanor set the standard for entertainers for generations to come. Switching gears to sports, let's talk about the legendary Babe Ruth. Ruth's unforgettable career with the New York Yankees helped shape baseball into America's pastime. His charisma and prowess on the field left an indelible mark on the city and the sport itself. In the realm of the arts, New York City has served as the backdrop for countless stories and the home to many storytellers. One such artist is the renowned playwright Arthur Miller, whose works like Death of a Salesman and The Crucible continue to resonate worldwide. His profound storytelling and insightful commentary on American society are hallmarks of his New York legacy. And who can forget the political sphere? New York City has been the stomping ground for numerous influential political figures. From the eloquent and trailblazing Shirley Chisholm, the first African-American woman elected to the United States Congress, to the fiery and determined Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, these women have used their voices to challenge the status quo and effect change. These are just a few of the countless voices that have echoed from the streets of New York City. Each one, in their own way, has contributed to the unique rhythm and melody that make up the symphony of this city. In the city that never sleeps, dreams find their voice. What does New York City look like today? New York City in the year 2024 is a vibrant tapestry of cultures, ideas, and dreams, all threaded together by the city's signature resilience and dynamism. This is a city that never sleeps, and for good reason. It's a global hub for finance, fashion, and arts, a city that is always on the pulse of the new, the innovative, and the groundbreaking. Standing tall amidst the world's great cities, the Big Apple continues to be a beacon for those seeking to make their mark, whether it's on Wall Street's bustling trading floors, the fashion runways of Soho, or the art galleries lining the streets of Chelsea. New York City is a place where dreams are not just made but also realized. Recent events have tested the mettle of this city, but as we've seen time and again, New York only grows stronger in the face of adversity. The city's spirit of resilience is not just evident in its towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, but also in its people, their stories, and their undying belief in the promise of a brighter tomorrow. New York City today is not just a city, but a living, breathing entity that thrives on change and embraces diversity. It's a city that's constantly reinventing itself, setting trends and breaking boundaries. From the hip-hop beats emanating from the Bronx, to the tech startups sprouting in Manhattan, to the indie films being shot in Brooklyn, New York City, is a testament to the power of creativity and innovation. The city's cultural landscape is as diverse as its people. From Broadway shows and world-class museums to music festivals and culinary adventures, there's always something happening in New York City. The city's rich tapestry of cultures is reflected in every corner, every street, and every skyline. New York City, a city of dreams, a city of resilience, a city that's always on the move. This is New York City today, a place where the world meets and dreams take flight. A city that, despite its size and complexity, has a heart that beats with the rhythm of possibility and a spirit that's as vibrant and resilient as ever.